Come on, you two, heal.
Coming through the
Uh-oh.
rift.
Without the later skills, you can get my damage output is really minimal.
Dead.
I know people are probably saying, you've leveled up, use your skill. There's not really any point to using it at the moment. I'm stuck between his legs. Not the place you want to be. Damn demon hit me. I was like mid-jump.
One down.
Disrupt your ass. I've gone through this quite a few times and very rarely, I think only once on like 20 times going through the tutorial, this demon has actually dropped anything, but when it does drop something, it drops like something fairly good. Like a high tier lightning refinement root crystal thing.
Now, seal the rift.
And this time it hasn't dropped anything. I don't think. Nah.
Do it.
Very good ever. Why? It's the right colour. Almost. You just know if you did like random crossover with this, if it was Harry Potter, the mark would be on his forehead and not his hand. It'd just be his look though, wouldn't it? It's like 6 stages of loading in the textures then.
Oh. I didn't know you were awake, I swear.
Don't worry about it. I only...
I beg your forgiveness and your blessing. I am but a humble servant. You're back in Haven, my lord. They say you saved us. The breach stopped growing, just like the mark on your hand. It's all anyone has talked about for the last 3 days.
3 days?
And the danger is over.
The breach is still in the sky, but that's what they say. I'm certain Lady Cassandra would want to know you've wakened. She said, at once.
And where is she?
In the Chantry, with the Lord Chancellor. At once, she said.
Bit skittish. Cute, but a bit skittish. Yeah, and the amount of times I've been through this area, I've only ever noticed that that is actually a bird in there. I've never noticed that before. Patient observations. Vain hope. Someone better than someone better at this than me. Yeah. Vain hope. Someone better at this than me takes over before the survivor expires. Note in case. Day 1. Clammy, shallow breathing, pulse over fast, not responsive, pupils dilated. Mage says his scarring mark is thrumming with unknown magic. Wish we could station a Templar in here, just in case. Afraid I'll go insane. That'd be possessed by a demon. Oh well, time to go find Cassandra and face the what the hell? Hi?
That's him. That's the Herald of Andraste. They said when he came out of the Fade, Andraste herself was watching over him.
Hush. We shouldn't disturb him.
Well, this is certainly different than the last time I came walking through here. Everyone was looking at me like they wanted to spit roast me over an open fire. And if Cassandra weren't with me, they would have done it. Yeah, let's go find Cassandra and ask her what the hell's going on.
He stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
I heard he was supposed to close it entirely. Still, it's more than anyone else has done. Demons would have had us otherwise.
So they know I stopped the breach from getting any bigger.
Chantry wants nothing to do with us.
That isn't Chancellor Roderick's decision, sister.
Yeah, Roderick has nothing to do with it.
Have you gone completely mad? He should be taken to Val Royo immediately, to be tried by whomever becomes divine.
I do not believe he is guilty.
The prisoner failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, he intended it this way.
I do not believe that.
That is not for you to decide. Your duty is to serve the Chantry.
My duty is to serve the principles on which the Chantry was founded, Chancellor, as is yours.
Burn! Let's go face the music.
Chain him! I want him prepared for travel to the capital for trial.
Disregard that and leave us.
You walk a dangerous line, Seeker.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I did everything I could to close the breach. It almost killed me.
Yet you live. A convenient result insofar as you're concerned.
Have a care, Chancellor. The breach is not the only threat we face.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect?
You, and many others.
But not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence?
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Yeah, this... Should I go along with it? I do know what these mean. That's confused. That's like happy and almost joking. That's like being stalwart, strong, stoic. That's aggressive, and that's confused. So, yeah, that's basically what I am.
So you've changed your mind about me?
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
The Inquisition of old?
What is the Inquisition of old, exactly?
It preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Also, the fact that I have that mark on my hand which can close the rifts. And as you said, the big one was the main one, but not the only one. There are how many more around? And if I went to Val Royeaux to face trial after the Maze New Divine, which could take, what, weeks, months, years? Basically, more and more demons are going to come through the rifts. So, yeah. Screw the Chantry, I'm going to go help people.
If you're truly trying to restore order...
That is the plan.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
A question about the books and lore and things that I'll find along the way. Do you want me to read them out in full, or just, like, flick through them so you can pause the video and read them yourself, if you wanted to? As long as it's during the day when I'm recording this and not the middle of the night, I'm perfectly willing to read through them. I'm not going to be reading any of them yet, because I know once you've got enough Inquisition things, you can get an Inquisition perk, which increases the XP you get from reading things from 50 to 100. And it's early in the game, the amount of things you can pick up, that can be like 2 separate levels that you would miss out on by the time you get the perk. And sure, levels don't mean as much as gear. At least not this early, I would expect. It's still levels. I think it's been a long time since I looked this stuff up. But the items you get in loot chests and stuff depends on your level. Like there's a certain range of item level that things. I could be completely wrong and I could be thinking of something completely different, but we'll see. The Inquisition is born. May try and dig through the thingy and get that as a screenshot for the Let's Play screenshot things.